My fiancée disappeared on her birthday. She returned the next morning and said, "I'm an adult. I don't need to report my whereabouts to you." I replied, "Fair enough." Then I showed her the Instagram story her friend posted of them at a 5-star resort with guys. When she realized she was tagged, "Look, I'm not the kind of guy who needs to know where my girlfriend is every second of the day. We're both adults. We have our own lives." But when your fiancée straight up vanishes on her birthday without a word and strolls back in the next morning like nothing happened, yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. Let me back up. My fiancée, ex-fiancée now obviously, is named Rachel. Was named Rachel, still is, I guess. Whatever. We'd been together 3 years, engaged for 6 months, wedding planned for October. Deposits paid, invitations ordered. The whole thing. Things had been weird for about 2 months before this happened. She'd gotten really close with her coworker Jenna. Like, suspiciously close. Every weekend was brunch with Jenna or spa day with Jenna or girls' night with Jenna. I didn't think much of it at first. She's allowed to have friends. I'm not one of those controlling dudes. But then the spending started. We had a joint account for wedding expenses. We'd both been contributing. I put in about $18,000 over 6 months. She put in maybe $4,000, whatever, I make more. Not a big deal. The account was supposed to be for venue, catering, photographer, all that stuff. Except the balance kept dropping faster than it should. I'd check it every few weeks. We budgeted $35,000 for the wedding. Should have had about $22,000 in there. Instead, we had $11,000. I asked Rachel about it. She said she'd been paying for wedding stuff, dress alterations, shoes, hair trial, makeup trial, bridesmaid gifts. Okay, fine, reasonable expenses, but $11,000 in 2 months? For that stuff? I pushed back. That seems high. Can you show me the receipts? I have them in a spreadsheet. I'll send it to you. When? This weekend. Weekend came and went. No spreadsheet. I asked again Monday. She said she forgot. Asked again Wednesday. She got defensive. Why are you interrogating me? You don't trust me with money? I just want to see where $11,000 went. And I told you I'll show you. Stop nagging me. Red flag. But I figured I'd wait for her birthday, then sit down and go through it together. Give her one more chance to be transparent. That conversation never happened. Then came her birthday. May 15th. She turned 28. I'd planned a nice dinner, made reservations at this Italian place she loves. Bought her a necklace she'd been eyeing. Nothing crazy, like $800. Wrapped it nice, had flowers delivered to her office. She seemed off all day, texting constantly, smiling at her phone. When I asked what was up, she said, "Nothing, just excited for tonight. We were supposed to meet at the restaurant at 7. I got there at 6:50. Waited. 7 came and went. 7:15, 7:30. I texted her. Where are you? No response. Called. Straight to voicemail. Called again. Voicemail. By 8 I was worried, like genuinely concerned something had happened. I called her sister. Hadn't heard from her. Called her mom. Nothing. I called Jenna. "Oh, Rachel's fine. She's just having fun with us. She'll text you later." And she hung up. What? Having fun with us? It's her birthday dinner. With me. Her fiancé. I sat in that restaurant for another 20 minutes, looking like an idiot, before I paid for my water and left. Drove home. She wasn't there. Her car was still in the driveway though, which was weird. I checked the house. Some of her stuff was gone. Overnight bag. Makeup. The nice dress she'd bought last week. Okay. So she'd planned this. She didn't forget. She deliberately ditched me. I texted her again. Rachel, I'm worried. Please let me know you're safe. Nothing. I tried calling Jenna again. Blocked. I didn't sleep. Spent the whole night alternating between worried and pissed. Mostly pissed. Around 8:30 the next morning, I heard a car pull up. Door opened. Rachel walked in. She looked fine. Not hungover, not upset. Just fine. Actually, she looked great. Hair done. Makeup perfect. Same dress from last night but somehow not wrinkled. Hey, she said like nothing happened. Where were you? Out. Out where? You disappeared on your birthday. You missed our dinner. You didn't answer your phone. I was worried sick. I was with Jenna and some friends. It's my birthday. I wanted to have fun. By ditching me? Without a word? She dropped her bag on the floor. Look, I'm an adult. I don't need to report my whereabouts to you. I just stared at her. Fair enough, I said. She blinked. What? You're right. You're an adult. You don't owe me an explanation. Oh, okay, good. She seemed surprised I wasn't pushing back. I'm gonna shower. Before you do that, I found something interesting on Instagram. What? I'd actually found it at 3 a.m. when I couldn't sleep. I'd been scrolling through Instagram, checking if anyone had posted anything about Rachel, her friends, her coworkers. Anyone. That's when I saw Jenna had posted a story. I don't even follow Jenna, but Rachel does, and I was looking at her following list, clicking through profiles. Jenna's story, posted 11/7 the previous night. First slide, champagne glasses clinking, caption birthday behavior. Second slide, group shot in what looked like a hotel lobby. Fancy, marble floors, crystal chandeliers, Rachel front and center, huge smile. Third slide, the one that made my blood boil. Video, Rachel, Jenna, and 2 other girls at a bar. Music playing, they're dancing, drinks in hand, and 3 guys. Well-dressed, confident. One of them, tall, dark hair, expensive watch, had his arm around Rachel's waist. She was laughing, leaning into him, her hand on his chest. The location tag, the Grandview Resort and Spa, and Rachel was tagged in it. At Rachel.Morrison. I screenshot everything immediately. Stories only last 24 hours, and I needed proof in case she tried to deny it. Now I pulled out my phone, opened Instagram, pulled up the screenshots. This, I said, showing her the first image. She squinted at it. That's just... I swiped to the next one. The group shot. This. Her face was starting to change, going from defensive to concerned. I swiped to the video, hit play. She watched herself on screen, watched the guy's arm around her, watched herself looking like she was having the time of her life. Her face went white. When did you? This morning. Jenna posted it on her story around 11 p.m. last night. You're tagged in it, which means all your followers can see it, including me, including your mom, including everyone we sent save the dates to. Her hand went to her mouth. Oh my God. This morning, Jenna posted it on her story. You're tagged in it. I can explain. Can you? We just went for drinks. That's it. At the Grandview Resort, 2 hours away. That requires an overnight stay, which explains why you're just now getting back. We got a room, yes, but nothing happened. Who are those guys? Just friends of Jenna's. Friends who pay for 5-star resort rooms? Silence. Let me guess. They paid for everything. Rooms, drinks, dinner. What does that matter? It matters because you ditched your fiancé on your birthday to go party with strange men at an expensive resort. They're not strange. Jenna knows them. I don't know them. You never mentioned them. And you're in that video looking real comfortable with one of them. It's not what it looks like. Then what is it? She didn't have an answer. Here's what I think, I said. I think you and Jenna have been doing this for a while. These girls' nights that cost hundreds of dollars. The spa days at places we can't afford. All of it funded by guys you meet up with. That's not? Check your bank account. What? I pulled up our joint account on my phone, showed her the transaction history. May 3rd, $450 charged to your credit card at Elevation Lounge. That's a club downtown. Bottle service minimum. May 10th, $380 at Azure Spa. That's not a regular spa. That's the kind of spa with champagne service and caviar facials. April 28th, $620 at some restaurant I've never heard of. I scrolled through 2 months of charges, thousands of dollars. Where did this money come from, Rachel? I've been saving. Bullshit. You make $52,000 a year. Your half of rent is $900. Car payment is $340. Student loans are $280. That's not even counting food, gas, utilities. There's no way you have thousands of dollars to blow on spa days and bottle service. She was panicking now. I could see it. Who's paying for this? I asked. No one. Rachel, do these guys pay for everything when you and Jenna go out with them? Long pause. Sometimes. In exchange for what? Nothing. Just company. They like having attractive women around when they're out. It makes them look good. So you're an escort. I am not. You're taking money and gifts from men in exchange for your company. That's escorting, Rachel. It's not like that. Then explain it to me. Because from where I'm sitting, my fiancé has been lying to me for months, spending money we don't have, ditching me on her birthday to go party with rich guys at expensive resorts. Help me understand how that's not exactly what it looks like. She sat down on the couch, put her head in her hands. It started as just fun. Jenna's friend knew these guys. They're finance guys or something. They offered to pay for dinner if we'd hang out with them. It wasn't a big deal. When? Like 3 months ago. 3 months, right around when the weird behavior started, and it escalated from there. They started inviting us to nicer places, clubs, resorts, trips. They'd pay for everything. It felt nice being spoiled. By men who aren't your fiancé. You don't spoil me like that. I bought you an $800 necklace yesterday. I planned a birthday dinner. I've been saving for our wedding. I know, but what? I don't make enough? I'm not exciting enough. It's not about you. It's absolutely about me. You chose to lie to me. You chose to spend time with other men. You chose to take their money. You chose to ditch me on your birthday. She was crying now. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Multiple mistakes, over 3 months. I stood up, went to our bedroom, grabbed her overnight bag that she'd just brought back, brought it to the living room. What are you doing? You need to leave. Jake, no. This relationship is over, Rachel. We can fix this. I'll stop seeing them. I'll block Jenna. You should have done that 3 months ago, before you decided random rich guys were more important than your fiancé. I made a mistake. You made dozens of mistakes. You lied to me. You betrayed my trust. You took money from our wedding fund. I didn't. The account is down $11,000, Rachel. Where did it go? She didn't answer. I checked the statements this morning. 6 withdrawals over 2 months, all cash. $3,000, $2,500, $2,000, $1,500, and 2 at $1,000 each. Exactly $11,000. It's our money. That was earmarked for the wedding, a wedding you apparently don't give a shit about. That's not true. Then why did you steal from it? Why did you blow it on bottle service and designer bags while I've been working overtime to save for our future? She had no answer. Pack your stuff. You're staying somewhere else tonight. This is my apartment too. No, it's not. You're not on the lease. You've been living here rent-free because I covered everything. Legally, I'd have to give you 30 days notice to move out. But I'm asking you to leave now, voluntarily. You can stay at your sister's, your mom's, wherever. But I don't want you here. Where am I supposed to go? Call Jenna. I'm sure one of her rich friends will put you up. Or call your sister. But you're not staying here. You can't just kick me out. I'm not kicking you out. I'm asking you to leave. If you refuse, I'll start the formal eviction process tomorrow. Either way, this is over. Your choice how difficult you want to make it. She started crying harder. Jake, please. You need to leave now. She packed, took her stuff. Her sister picked her up an hour later. The moment she left, I called our wedding venue. Hi, I need to cancel a wedding. The venue coordinator, nice lady named Patricia, picked up. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Relationship ended. It's not happening. I understand. Let me pull up your contract. Typing sounds. Okay, so you're booked for October 12th. That's 5 months out. According to our cancellation policy, cancellations more than 90 days in advance forfeit the deposit but incur no additional fees. How much is the deposit? $3,500. Ouch, but it beat the alternative. That's fine. Cancel it. I'll process that today. I'm really sorry it didn't work out. Me too. Thanks. Hung up, called the caterer. Anderson wedding, October 12th. I need to cancel. Different story here. The woman on the phone, Brenda, was less sympathetic. Sir, we have a 120-day cancellation policy for full refund. You're at day 148, so you're within that window. However, we began ordering specialty items for your menu last week based on your confirmed headcount. Those items are non-refundable from our suppliers. We'll need to charge a restocking fee of $1,200 to cover those costs. We'd paid $6,000. $1,200 fee meant I'd get back $4,800, so I get back $4,800? Correct. Fine. Process it. I'll email you the confirmation. Next, the photographer. I'd hired this woman named Sarah, young, talented, great portfolio. We'd paid her $3,000 up front, another $2,000 due on the day. I called her direct line. Hey Sarah, it's Jake Anderson, October 12th wedding. Hey Jake, what's up? I need to cancel. Wedding's off. Long pause. Oh man, I'm so sorry. What happened? Long story, not a good one. I'm sorry. Okay, let me check my contract. Rustling papers. So you paid $3,000 as a retainer. Per my contract, I keep $500 as a booking fee for holding the date, but I can refund the rest. That works. Thank you. No problem. I'll send the refund by end of week. And hey, I hope you're doing okay. Getting there. Thanks. DJ was next. Guy named Lucas. He was super understanding. Dude, relationships are hard. No worries. I can refund everything. Haven't even started working on your playlist yet. Full refund. $1,500. Florist was trickier. She'd already ordered some of the flowers. Rare peonies or something Rachel wanted. Non-refundable from her supplier. I can refund $800 of the $1,200 you paid. The other $400 covered the specialty orders. Fine, whatever. Cake was easy, hadn't even had the tasting yet. Full refund, $650. Invitations were the big win. We'd ordered 200 custom invitations through this online company. Hadn't been printed yet, caught it just in time. Full refund, $480. I made a spreadsheet as I went, tracked every cancellation, every refund. Venue, $3,500 lost. Caterer, $4,800. Photographer, $2,500. DJ, plows $1,500. Florist, cake, $650. Invitations, $480. Total recovered, $10,730. Total lost, $3,500. Net recovery, $7,230 plus the $11,000 still in the joint account, plus stopping another $15,000 in expenses that would have come in the next 5 months. By 5 p.m., I'd saved myself about $25,000–$30,000 in total wedding costs. Worth it. The joint wedding account still had $11,000. Originally, I'd put in $18,000 total, and she'd put in $4,000 for a total of $22,000. She'd stolen $11,000, leaving $11,000. I withdrew the remaining $11,000 and closed the account. Since I'd contributed $18,000 and only $11,000 remained, I'd effectively lost $7,000 of my contribution to her theft. Her $4,000 was completely gone, spent on her escort lifestyle. I kept the $11,000. Figured I'd earned it. Then I called my credit card company. Rachel had an authorized user card on my account. I canceled her card immediately and had a new primary card sent to me, checked for any recent charges. Sure enough, $2,800 in charges over the past 2 weeks. Spa treatments, restaurants, shopping. I couldn't dispute them. She was an authorized user when she made them, so they were technically legitimate. But I could stop her from making any more. The $2,800 was gone. Another cost of this relationship. Whatever. Small price compared to what I could have lost. Changed the locks on my apartment. Her key didn't work anymore. Blocked her number. Blocked her on all social media. By day 3, her sister was calling me. Jake, Rachel is devastated. She made a mistake. Can you please talk to her? No, she loves you. She wants to fix this. She loved the attention more. We're done. You're being cruel. I'm being honest. She lied to me for 3 months. She stole from our wedding fund. She ditched me on her birthday to sleep over at a resort with random guys. There's nothing to fix. She says nothing physical happened. I don't believe her. And even if that's true, emotional infidelity is still infidelity. She chose them over me repeatedly. That's not a mistake, that's a choice. Her sister tried a few more times. I stopped answering. Rachel's mom called. Same script. I shut it down. A week later, Rachel showed up at my apartment. I didn't let her in. Jake, please, I'm sorry. I'll do anything. It's done, Rachel. I love you. You loved what I provided. Stability, someone to pay the rent while you played sugar baby on the side. That's not. Go home. I don't have a home. I'm staying at Jenna's, and she's pissed at me because her friend group doesn't want me around anymore. Sounds like a you problem. I have nowhere to go. Again, you problem. Should have thought about that before you blew up your life. Can I at least get my stuff? I have it boxed up. I'll leave it outside tomorrow. Pick it up whenever. You're such an asshole. I'm the asshole? You're the one who fucked around with rich dudes while planning a wedding. I didn't fuck anyone. Sure, Rachel. You just slept over at resorts with them for fun. It wasn't like that. I really don't care anymore. We're done. Move on. I closed the door. She banged on it for a minute, then left. 2 weeks after that, I got a call from an unknown number. Figured it was Rachel using someone else's phone. Almost didn't answer. But something made me pick up. Is this Jake? Male voice. Not one I recognized. Sounded nervous. Who's this? My name's Connor. I'm one of the guys from that resort weekend. Oh, this should be good. How'd you get my number? Rachel. Lucas had her in his phone. I got it from him. I wanted to reach out because I feel terrible about what happened. I didn't know Rachel was engaged. Jenna told us she was single. Jenna lied to you. Yeah, I figured that out after everything blew up. I heard Rachel had been engaged, but that it ended badly. Then I saw her last name in an old text and Googled you guys. Found some wedding website stuff before it got taken down. Put 2 and 2 together. Right. I just wanted to apologize. We had no idea. If we'd known, we never would have invited her. What exactly did you guys think was going on? Pause, like he was choosing his words carefully. Jenna pitched it as like professional companionship. Her and her friends are fun, attractive, good conversationalists. We're busy guys who don't have time to date seriously, but like having company when we go out. We pay for nice dinners and trips, they hang out with us, everyone has a good time, no expectations beyond that. That's escorting. I mean, legally, no. There's no transaction of sex for money. It's just paying for someone's company. Semantics. Maybe. But it's a thing, more common than you'd think. And you didn't think it was weird that these women needed money to hang out with you? Honestly? No. We're not relationship material. We work 80-hour weeks. We travel constantly. We're not looking for girlfriends, but we like going to nice places and having fun people around. It's mutually beneficial. Sure. Look, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just explaining how Jenna framed it. She said all the girls were single, unattached, just having fun. Did Rachel sleep with any of you? Long pause. Not me. But someone? Another pause. I think maybe. I'm not sure. She and my buddy Lucas left the bar together that night at the resort around midnight. Went back to his room. I didn't see her again until the next morning at breakfast. There it is. What was she like? Rachel? Yeah. She seemed, I don't know, conflicted. Like she was having fun but felt guilty about it. She kept checking her phone, texting someone. When Jenna posted that Instagram story, Rachel freaked out, made her delete it, but I guess it was too late by then. Yeah. I'd already screenshot it. Smart. For what it's worth, Lucas felt like shit when he found out about you. He ended things with her immediately. Blocked her number and everything. Good for Lucas. I know this doesn't change anything, but I wanted you to know. We're not homewreckers. We had no idea. I believe you. Thanks for calling. I'm really sorry, man, for whatever it's worth. Not your fault. You didn't know. I hung up. So she did cheat. Not that it mattered at that point. We were already done, but it was nice to have confirmation that my gut was right. 3 weeks later, I heard from a mutual friend that Rachel had moved in with her mom. She'd quit her job. Turns out she couldn't afford to stay in the city without my rent subsidy and her sugar baby income. Jenna had cut her off after the whole thing imploded. The finance bros wanted nothing to do with her once they found out she'd lied about being single. Turns out they had some ethics. Weird. Last I heard, she was trying to get her old college boyfriend back. Good luck with that. As for me, I kept the apartment, kept the ring. She never asked for it back and I wasn't offering. Sold it. Got back about 60% of what I paid. Used it to take a trip to Japan. Always wanted to go. About a year later, I met someone new. Elena. She's a teacher. Pays her own way. Communicates like an adult. Doesn't disappear to resorts with random men. We've been together 8 months now. It's good. I told her about Rachel early on. She asked if I had trust issues. I said I had pattern recognition. She laughed. Said that was fair. Rachel chose attention over loyalty. Expensive dinners over honesty. Strangers over her fiancé. When she got caught, she tried to make it seem like I was the problem. But here's the thing about being an adult who doesn't need to report their whereabouts. Adults also deal with consequences. Rachel lost everything. I dodged a bullet. I'll take that trade.